accessory treats.
Bro, I'm back up in this piece again, man.
Michael Jordan's flair, charisma, control, understanding the game. Nobody can do that. He was so graceful with the basketball, and he would change gears on you and change direction really, really quick. It's just amazing, man. If you see it, in person, it's like, we're like, oh. We start a fast break, somebody's gonna get dunked on, and it's gonna be Michael dunking on somebody. In the 1990 Eastern Conference Finals, I think the Bulls was really getting to figure us out. Joe Dumars used to guard him first because that's the beginning of the game. Then once he got out the game, I had to go guard him. I don't think anybody else could have guarded him. John Sally, Rick Mahorn, Bill Laimbeer, no. Whenever he got the ball, I'm pretty much like nobody still knows of him because I didn't want him to do anything to embarrass me. I named the Jordan rule. If he goes to the hole, put him on the ground. If you see some of those clips, you'll see that we just hit him every time we go to the basket. And he's always on the ground, like in pain. But he always gets back up. He learned after a while, man, that he just took control from there. I think people really saw one of the best performances in the NBA when Michael played against us. And we didn't let anyone do that against us. But almost put 50 on us quick. Check his resume out. It's awesome. It's like, wow, this guy is amazing.
We are live at Chicago Stadium.
Okay,
This building has
just to
held
let
great
y'all
events
know,
since
y'all see it like
1929.
this is the era it's going to show it in. So it ain't going to show it in
between the
like it shows in
Pistons
It's
and
going
the
to be
Bulls.
like that era
Hi,
of
everyone. Kevin
basketball,
Harlan,
which
joined
is
by
dope,
Coach Mike
man.
Fratello.
Oh, y'all
and
don't like it?
Mark Kello.
Fuck
Like
No.
the Pistons hold a
Yeah, that's
2-0
no
lead in the series, but now it is shifted back here to Chicago.
And the Bulls need to get a win here at home. They can't fall back 3 games if they want to have any shot of upsetting the defending champs.
And the Pistons have looked the part of a champion so far.
Robin
They've done a
jump
great
shots.
job
Notice, bro, he
slowing
was
down the great Michael Jordan.
Kevin, I could not agree with you more. And if the Bulls are going to have a chance to win, I think they've got to get Michael Jordan involved early in the shot clock. He's the centerpiece of their offense, and this team is only going to go as far as he takes it.
Here now, a look at the starting 5 for the Pistons. It's Thomas
And I got to win the game, too.
Rodman and Laimbeer, the fearsome front court.
So we got to hit 47
in the
10
middle,
4
James Edwards.
Gotta
Looking at the
crash
starting
these
5
boards.
for the
Gotta be
Bulls.
their parties.
Jackson runs the point. Grant and Cartwright playing the post at the 4 and 5.
Well, let's go.
And on the wings, it's the dynamic duo of Jordan and Pippen.
And the Pistons defense so physical. You know you'll get bumped and banged up against them. They are both intimidating and
That's
effective.
crazy.
And the Pistons with possession here. Dumars against Grant. Dumars misses. And Clark, with the Pistons and their defense, they've also imposed what they call the Jordan rules. What is that?
I'll tell you, it's 10 eyes on Jordan at all times, sending doubles, triples, and traps at Jordan whenever he has the ball, Kevin. And they know he's the key to the Bulls' offense, so they're really trying to cut him down with a lot of bodies and a lot of physicality. And so far, through the first 2 games, it's worked.
That's a good explanation. So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. This Bulls defense applying pressure like we saw near the end of game 2. Mike Fratello, Michael Jordan through the first 2 games has been solid. But we know he is capable of more.
Just 20 points for him last game. I would imagine he does everything in his power to put up bigger numbers than that tonight.
This could be an all-timer.
There's no denying Isaiah's eye for the game of basketball.
Michael Jordan, MJ. It really doesn't get much better than this.
The stage is set, and it's
I
one
know
that
you can
Isaiah
see like
Thomas
up
knows
and
well.
down the whole
And for more
court,
on that,
but being that
here's
I'm
our
not
sideline
a
reporter,
good
David Aldridge.
dribbler, I have to,
Thanks very
you know
much.
what I'm saying?
Now,
I have
this
to
is an
rely
ongoing
on,
story.
you know, I
We have
just
Isaiah
grew
Thomas
up
coming
playing,
back
bro,
to his
side to
native
side
Chicago.
scrolling, bro.
He's talked about how he
Playing
wanted
up
to
and
play
down.
with the
Y'all weird
Bulls
that do
and
that,
how he
bro.
used to sneak
Real
into
talk,
this
bro.
arena. Obviously, he's very
Weirdo.
happy in Detroit, but he loves this building. And he
But still, man,
plays well
to each his own.
Thanks, DA. And, of course, Mike, Isaiah's backcourt partner has shined as well.
Joe Dumars, the MVP of last year's finals, leading them in scoring in the first 2 games at the Palace.
It's about as good a backcourt, I think, as this league has ever seen, wouldn't you say?
A very versatile backcourt.
Mike, the Bulls have had some turnover problems in this series, and that is something they're going to have to avoid here.
Without question, 19 turnovers for them last game. You know the
John,
Pistons bring the pressure. Bulls have to minimize unforced errors.
Especially at this stage of the season in big games like this. Now, here is Lambeer. Grant gets a hand on it.
One of the better defenders in this game. Grant teeing off on that one.
Jordan with the ball. Guarded now by Dennis Rodman. Cartwright gets the bucket.
Boy, how about the confidence? I love watching him be that assertive down low.
And pin the blame on the defense there. You can't just give him an open layup.
Here's Thomas.
I'm going to get to these points. Unless the points just there.
Been outside.
It's about 10 a quarter. I can max out in the 4.
Paxson
Look
against
at
Thomas.
Look at Zeke. What you going to do with that, Zeke?
This is it to Edwards. Fade away. It's rebounded by Jordan. And Clark, Isaiah Thomas, just 8 points in game 1, and then he had 10 points in game 2.
I had to take that shot.
He wants to get it going tonight. You can just feel it.
Absolutely, and you figure Zeke will have to be better than that. I mean, he's too good of a player to put up numbers like that all series long.
Yeah, I agree. And that one is good.
Well, I think the defense has to guard Thomas a lot better than that. He's really good in that mid-range area.
Jordan, the pass to Grant. Over Lambeer, and there's Grant on the assist.
Another assist, big Lambeer.
Plenty of game left, but that I think is a good omen for him.
I agree. When you hit a mid-range
I remember Horace
it
Grant
opens
back
the
in the
rest
day.
of the floor.
Yeah, I remember my guy.
Thomas against Paxson. Thomas kicks to Lambeer. Outside Thomas. Shot clock at 6. Inside. The shot's good from Rodman.
Never afraid of or shying away from contact. Dennis Rodman, I think he even seeks to get hit.
And they double up Jordan to the wing on the left. Rodman grabs the miss.
And the Pistons up 2-zip in this series. They are completely in the driver's seat. The onus is on the Bulls to make the adjustments to get back in this series.
And I'm expecting that Coach Jackson will certainly have to mix things up, Mike. The Pistons are a monster, but they aren't invincible, especially with the team that has Michael Jordan.
Now here's Thomas. And Grant sends it back. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Bulls making a switch here. Neely's checked in. Detroit also making some changes. Sally, he's checked in for Edwards. And Aguirre's subbed in for Dennis Rodman. Paxson passes to Jordan. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Michael Jordan using that strength of his to get into the defense to draw the foul on the way up.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Damn, Vinny Johnson.
Checked in for the Bulls. Armstrong comes in for John Paxson. And the Pistons making a change here as well.
Helicopter.
Johnson, he's checked in for Joe Dumars. Pistons trail by 5. Thomas feeling it out a bit. Over Armstrong. Again, Thomas misses. Still unable to find his groove here against the Bulls.
This Pistons team is so strong and focused on the road. I don't think the crowd in Chicago is going to be any problem at all for them.
And the Pistons with the second-best road record in the league. A team full of veterans. They have plenty of composure to spare in this series.
Here's Thomas. The Bulls getting the bucket. Free throw line jump shot. Rebound by Neely.
He thought that one was going down as soon as it left his hands.
Well, with good reason. That was a great look. Just bad luck it didn't go down.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
At the line for your Bulls, Michael Jordan.
The first free throw is good.
The blend of athleticism and scoring prowess Jordan possesses is insane. He's capable of destroying teams all by himself.
34 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
If I can be
Clark,
like
things
Mike,
have sort of fallen apart for him.
And they need to recover as soon as
I
possible.
could be like
Got some
Mike,
space in
that's
the mid-range, but wasn't able to convert. Still, not a bad chance for him.
Takes it off the glass. Jordan's got 15 points.
Their scoring has been a problem. Been tough to handle.
And it's enabled them to establish a substantial lead in the early going.
Oh, come on.
Johnson, the pass to Sally. Sally with a screen on Jordan. Here's Johnson. Count that one.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
See you Jordan with the last minute bang. It's good.
And so it's Chicago. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And we'll be right back after this.
Yeah. Mad at me, mad at my mad at the fact they rich. Mad at the fact that they me this bigger. I don't know about that. Kick his ass, D-Bass.
Welcome back, everyone, to Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals here in Chicago.
All right, we in the circle. We almost halfway to our goals, y'all.
The Bulls leading by 9.
And early in this series, the Pistons have had a big bench advantage. A lot of points chipped in from the second unit. It's a problem for the Bulls.
On the floor for Detroit,
Like that.
we've got Johnson. Sally is out there with Lambier. Then it's Thomas. And it's Aguirre in at the 3-side. Hey, Clark, remember in Game 1, the Bulls only managed 12 points from their bench.
But they did get it going in Game 2,
Kevin,
but so did the Pistons. I think the Pistons have a deeper and more battle-tested bench. Somebody on Chicago's side is going to have to really step up.
Bill Cartwright, he's checked in for the
That is
Bulls.
Vinny Johnson.
And the Pistons making a change here as well. Edwards is checked
How
in.
bad,
Known
Mark,
as the
man.
microwave, Johnson, one of those players that can heat it up in a hurry. And once he does, watch out, because he's going to be aggressive and filling that bucket up.
Now here's Jordan. Here's Neely. On the 3 off target.
Looking at the Pistons, you have to appreciate their approach. They play to their strengths and keep a very level head throughout the game.
You know, with his handles, he excels at tricking up the defense and getting the good looks he wants.
Here's Jordan. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
You know I had to draw a
Jordan's
take
got
too.
17 now.
I
Lighting
need
it
4
up, Michael
rebounds and
on
2
one
assists,
tonight.
so in
And
the
with the
second quarter, we
Pistons
got to be able
approach,
to get
Clark,
that.
it's almost
I want to get it done earlier or
how
later
they
so I
go
can start
about things.
styling, man.
Kevin, it's not only methodical, it is maniacal and physical. And that's what being a champion does to you. This team knows they're great. They feel if they play their game, nobody can beat them physically, but more importantly, emotionally and mentally.
So confident. And for a word about the Pistons' second unit, we send it to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin.
Well,
Now, typically, the Pistons only play 8 guys, but they may go 12 deep now. Scott Hastings has started something called the bench bandits. They wear rubber bands on their left wrists, and if one of those last 4 guys isn't paying attention, they snap it. It's kind of a painful way to stay focused. Guys, back to you.
It seems that way.
Because I feel
Something's
like,
working,
man, that's the
though.
only thing
Mike, in the
about my
first 2
dog,
games,
man. Rest in peace,
Pistons
to
bench
the Dolph,
outscored the
man. Because
Bulls
it's
bench
like,
by 30
after you
points.
diss a nigga one time,
That's a
man, it's
whopping
like,
margin.
unless
It's been
y'all
no
going back and
contest.
forth, because
A
Gotti wasn't
major
really
storyline
going
in
back
this
and
series.
bullshit, but not enough to
Take a
me.
look at this Pistons
Dolph was
offense,
dissing
and
the
they
hell out
run
that
an awful
big
lot
nigga,
of pick and
for
roll
real.
action effectively because they're an excellent passing team, and they work really well together.
Here's Thomas. Outside, Aguirre. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Shot clock at 5. Fires, high post. A shot missing. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Mike, looking at this Pistons offense, the pick and roll, the screen roll game is very deadly with Isaiah Thomas.
And it opens up everything for them as well. The team plays very unselfishly, always looking for a great shot and rarely settle for bad ones.
Very smart team. Thomas's shot is off.
Seemed as if he had the angle finish, but the defense did just enough to throw him
out.
Here's Pippen. Jordan trying to free himself up. And Scottie Pippen the bucket on the assist by Jordan. Mike Jordan is coming out of the gate hot, as we can see, shaking off that last 20-point performance.
And this was one of the more predictable things to happen. Jordan is just too competitive and driven to not come out strong after last game.
We knew it was going to happen. And a look at the two stars of these teams.
That's how you get
Michael
your
Jordan,
assist.
coach, has been magnificent early on.
This is exactly how Jordan and the Bulls wanted to start things off. Jordan is locked in. He looks like he's on his way to another incredible performance.
Here's Thomas after the made shot from Scottie Pippen. Thomas passes to Edwards. Shoots over Cartwright. Edwards,
a maestro running his orchestra. Isaiah Thomas is as good as it gets at the one.
Bulls leading by 11. Paxson kicks to Jordan. Back to Paxson. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist. Paxson's got his first 2 points. Now the Bulls have done a much better job, Clark, limiting turnovers in this game.
And it seems like they've made a concentrated effort to be more careful, to squeeze that orange a little bit better. You can see the change compared to last game.
Edwards gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. From deep, Jordan bangs home the trifecta. Jordan's got 24 points.
Excellent touch on the long-range bomb from Jordan. He only takes those when he really likes them, and that one looked good.
Thomas passes to Dumas.
What you doing, Joey?
Shoots over Jordan. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. 1:57 left in the first half. Here's Cartwright. Thomas with the steal. Once again, Thomas struggling, Clark, to find any rhythm on offense.
Yeah, I wasn't on that.
And I'm wondering, Kevin, if it's the Bulls' defense or something else.
Look at that tip,
He's had a tough
Look
time
at that
getting his
tip,
shot to fall.
And it's Jordan slamming it down.
Nice work, and they are getting it done at both ends.
And building on this lead. They played a pretty complete game.
Pistons trail by 18. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
It was getting hot in the kitchen, cuz.
Jordan
It
really
was
making
getting
a
hot in the
difference
kitchen,
here.
cuz. You know what it was.
They simply have no answer for him right now, and he's making them pay dearly for it.
So for the Bulls, who comes in for Cartwright, and Hodges subbed in for Paxson. And Detroit with a change here, too. Bill Lambert's checked in for Sally. 1:31 left in the second quarter. Grant against Edwards. Outside, Lambier. Now, here is Aguirre. 4 on the clock.
You better not go to Joey D with that sunshine shot.
And it's Jordan with the
That's
rebound.
me again.
Jordan's got 11 rebounds in the game. Bulls moving the ball around. Takes the 3.
Jordan.
Again, it's the Bulls from deep.
You know, finding ways to build
Jordan.
their lead, to expand it. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
And it's because they're playing selfless
That's
basketball.
ready.
Doing an outstanding job running and executing their plays.
Lambier passes to Dumas. That's tipped.
Imposing his will on defense. Produce teammates love when he makes hustle plays like that.
And it's
Just a
Jordan
simple
with the jam.
one-hand banger.
They can't miss.
That's what
on
you call
an
a rim
absolute
blazer.
tear.
That's not a,
This
that's
is
a
a
rim
thing
blazer.
of beauty. Perfect offensive
That's a
basketball.
boom shakalaka.
Now,
That's
here's
really
Thomas.
Jammy.
Pass to Edwards.
Jam style. Larry Johnson, Grandma
And there's
Ma
the
type
pass to Aguirre.
rise. Y'all forgot all about
Trying
him.
to end the drought. And the dunk by Aguirre.
Got
Nice
dunked.
athletic play by Aguirre right at the rim.
Chicago leading by 21. Goes up the baseline. Purdue, no luck.
Trying to get my assist and get my trip dub.
Dumars against Grant.
What's up, Isaiah? What's up, bro? What's up?
Thomas.
Where you want to go? Where you want to go? Where you want to go?
Good if it goes. No good on the last second attempt there. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. It's the Bulls running away with it. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Welcome everyone back to Chicago. It's the Bulls and Pistons in an Eastern Conference Finals showdown. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Detroit ball.
My bad, y'all. My bad.
Lambier with a screen on Paxson. Up top, Lambier. To the inside, Dumars. Banked in off the glass. Dumars got his second bucket tonight.
One thing the Bulls need to make sure they do is attack the rim. They settled for way too many outside looks the first few games. You need to test the distance inside.
They've got Pippen. Michael Jordan is out there with John Paxson. Then there's Grant, and it's Cartwright in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Coming up
And
on
that's
that.
the group for Phil Jackson as we begin the second
46.
half. And here is Thomas, following the three-pointer by Michael Jordan. Dumars against Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Pippen. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. And Pippen with the basket. The assist by Jordan.
I got you,
Got his third basket of the night.
Really crafty play that time by Jordan. Good decision. The defense was locked in on him, so he gave it away.
Pippen in particular, Clark, shied away from driving early in this series, it seems.
Joey D.
Well, Kevin, the Bulls know the
working
Pistons
on me now.
are going to touch them up. Be physical with them when they drive the ball. But they need to get over that and go with reckless abandon and strength to the basket. Settling for outside shots is not going to win them this series.
Here's Thomas. Following the basket by Michael Jordan. Rodman finds Thomas. Pass to Edwards. From the baseline. And it's good off the back rim and in. Edwards got 6.
For his size, he is an elite shooter.
And he'll beat you from multiple spots on the floor, including the mid-range.
And, you know, these teams met 5 times during the regular season, and the Pistons won 4 of those meetings. That has to be a factor in the back of the minds of the Chicago Bulls.
He's having a nice night tonight.
That
The option for this team so far.
And here is Thomas. He feeds it to Rodman.
What are you doing, bro?
And Dennis Rodman with the slam.
With Rodman, you have to be aware of where he is. Get a body on him, really box him out. Dennis is always looking for an offensive rebound.
Back to Jordan. And the Bulls tack on 2 more. If you look back to the prior year, Mike Fratello, the Pistons won all 6 regular season games and the Eastern Conference Finals against the Bulls.
It's a budding rivalry. The Pistons aren't intimidated by Jordan. Feels like these teams have been in each other's way the last few years.
Which makes for a great rivalry. And good that time. Dumar's got 6 points in the quarter.
An efficient scorer at all 3 levels. Dumars is especially confident from mid-range.
It's deflected.
Damn, I knew I wasn't going to get by.
Rodman with it. Passes it to Lambeer. Over Paxson. Rebound by the Bulls.
And regardless of how this series goes, what a successful year it's been for Chicago. 55 wins, the second most in franchise history.
Now Rodman. Following the 3-point attempt by Michael Jordan. Here's Edwards. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist.
Working their way back in.
Thomas got 6 assists in the game.
See, I think this is where you let James Edwards go to work. He's so smart and difficult to defend in the paint.
I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
He made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
And Jordan throws it down.
Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's looking to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
Talk your shit, coach. Talk your shit.
You feel the Bulls are poised for something bigger in the future.
Clearly, Kevin, the foundation is laid. They've got a star and a really good core group. I think it's just a matter of growing this group together, maturing, becoming more confident and physical, and you could see them competing for a title in the very near future.
We've seen this process before. It takes time, sometimes, for teams to get by a tough opponent.
Great point, Kevin, and there's no denying it. You don't see teams become championship teams overnight. There's a seasoning and a journey that's required to become champions.
And Jordan Mike continues to get things to fall. What a show he is putting on tonight.
You can see the fire in Jordan's eyes. He's on a mission to make a statement this game.
Catching up now on the changes for Chicago. Kings checked in for Carter. Neely comes in for Horace Grant. And Armstrong subbed in for John Paxson.
Yeah, I think I can get 5 in a minute.
In the third. In the second half now, and Mike, as we can see, Jordan continues to lead the way.
And you can't help but be impressed by the show Jordan is putting on. There is no way for them to slow down or contain his airness.
It's been wonderful. The Bulls leading by 18. Jordan is doubled. Neely the pass to Jordan. Puts it up from 15, and it's good off the glass. Jordan's got 44.
I think Jordan could do this all day long. I mean, the mid-range area is a very comfortable area for him.
Aguirre passes to Sally. Here's Lambeer. Pass to Aguirre. Rocket 6. Shoots over Pippen, and Detroit again with the bucket.
This is what Aguirre is out here to do. He looks to shoot and shoot often.
Aguirre's gone 3 of 6 shooting from the field, 50% so far. Jordan from 16 feet away, he cans it.
I was gonna take a 3, but I thought that was that. He just needed that crossover step back combo.
You've got to figure out a way to stop the bleeding if you're going to come back.
And he looked very
Then I'm gonna get my assist, get my dub, triple dub.
Armstrong against Thomas. Lambeer with a screen on Armstrong. And that one released in time, but no good. Michael Jordan getting it done for Chicago. His performance that quarter has earned him a double-double. Seems like he's been everywhere in this game. Right back after this break.
He pulled his tongue out.
Here we go, the fourth quarter on the way in this crucial game 3 in the Eastern Conference Finals. Pistons trail by 20.
And you look at the coaches in this matchup. Obviously, the Pistons have a legend on their bench who has won a title. But the Bulls have shown well under Coach Jackson.
And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. Sally is out there with Aguirre. Then it's Lambeer. Then it's Johnson. And it's Thomas in at the 1 spot. Aguirre. Scottie Pippen grabs the miss. Chicago leading by 20. And Coach Phil Jackson. With a 40.
Throwdown.
We have.
When you're talking about driving to the basket and finishing, Jordan is as skilled as they come. Good luck to any defense trying to stop him in that situation.
Here's Sally.
Now I can go back to my team player shit, man.
This is Lambeer. Thomas against Hodges. Shoots from the high post. And then Sally with the dunk. Mike Fratello, what a gigantic night for Michael Jordan against these Detroit Pistons.
First game of the series at home, you knew this would be Michael's time to shine. What a memorable performance from an elite player.
Against these big boys from Detroit.
This is masterful how he's facilitating this offense. He's just tearing the defense apart with all of these well-timed dimes.
And this kind of play improves team chemistry.
I didn't know you could take a 20-second timeout.
Job tying this offense together.
Bill Cartwright, he's checked in for King. And then for Detroit, Edwards, he's checked in for Sally. And it's Dumars in for Johnson. Dumars the pass to Lambeer. And then Lambeer with the dunk.
Such an excellent teammate. Dumars guys appreciate when he passes it to them when they're open.
Now the pass to Neely. Here's Cartwright to the paint. Lambeer with the steal.
I need 3 assists, y'all.
There's Aguirre. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Get this shit out of here, bro.
They get the rebound. And yes, it's good.
Look at the 7-footer protecting the play. Edwards grabs the board and puts it back.
Chicago leading by 18.
Coming up.
Outside Jordan. Pass to Cartwright. It's stolen by Edwards. Now the turnovers, Mike Fratello, have been plentiful for the Bulls, but here they are ahead nevertheless.
That's just how it works out sometimes. Still, they want to keep trying to limit giveaways as the series goes on.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Following the bucket by the Pistons. Here's Pippen. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. 8 points here for Scottie Pippen.
From any spot on the floor, including in tight, Pippen can hurt you.
Outside Thomas. Lays it up off the glass.
Great idea. Go at length. Don't be scared. Get into it. Put the pressure on him.
Well, it absolutely takes guts. But if you get into the bigger defender, it's hard for them to guard you.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on
Trying to cut it down to 14. He's trying to be slick about it. And I see.
Earned himself a trip to the line.
First one falls for him. Some changes for Chicago. Grant, he's checked in for Neal. And it's Paxson in for Hodges.
Wow, my bad, man. I thought your head was through, Mark.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
You know, Mark Aguirre does really just about everything you would ask of him on the floor. Not much that he can't do. You know, late in the ballgame is when the experience of the Pistons will start to show itself. They've been outstanding when it comes down to winning time.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
Rodman, he's checked in for Aguirre. Paxson against Thomas. Pass to Dumars. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Edwards. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Mike, you look at the Pistons and their experience. They gained so much last season, didn't they?
The Bulls are getting that same learning opportunity this year. Having vets who have won it all matters. You can't fake experience.
Can't fake it at all. Here's Thomas. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Pass to Dumars. And here's Lambeer. Edwards with it.
No.
He is guarded by Cartwright. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Another one of those big guys, one of the trees in the middle. Edwards really hard to defend.
And the first one at the line is good. And he can't hit the second. Chicago leading by 15. Paxson outside. And it's off from three-point range. It's Rodman with the ball for Detroit. Here's Dumars. Chicago grabs the miss. Pippen's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Jordan passes to Paxson. Outside Pippen. Michael Jordan on the wing. Down low. Cartwright. Good, and the assist.
I had to go to big old fashioned.
And the Bulls lead by 17.
They're doing absolutely everything they can to close the book on this one.
Yeah, the time on the clock and the numbers on the scoreboard are all in their favor right now.
Feeds to Rodman. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
They're just not on the same page right there. Not sure what he was trying to do with that pass.
There's 1:38 left in the 4th quarter. And stolen by Thomas.
Mob.
Dumars against Paxson. And the shot goes in. Dumars got 10 points in just the second half.
Some real tenacity from Dumars inside, navigating his way to a close-range look.
From deep, Jordan. And the Bulls get it back. Pippen with a wide-open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Pippen's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And, you know, they aren't showing any signs of easing up. Their offense looks superb right now.
They can't get careless with the league. And so far, this hasn't been the case.
And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Bill Purdue's checked in for Cartwright. King comes in for Horace Grant. Hodges checked in for Pippen. And B.J. Armstrong has subbed in for Paxson. Then for the Pistons, Sally, he's checked in for Edwards. Johnson comes in for Joe Dumars. And it's Henderson for Isaiah Thomas. King with the steal.
Oh, man.
Here's Jordan. Oh, what a finish.
I'm going to leave Kanye alone, man. But I want to still work with Kanye, man. As long as you give you that good morning.
Pistons trail by 20.
Give me that late registration throw, boy.
On the wing, Johnson.
Give me that orchestra, boy.
Lambeer with a screen on Jordan. Goes up at the strike.
Ain't gonna lie, I'm at the late registration, too. Laughing ass Bills.
There's 49 seconds left in the 4th. And he gets the bucket.
Not coasting to victory. They're running through the tape. Run through that finish line.
That's how you do it. Keep it going through the checkered flag.
Now, here's Johnson.
I didn't know boy no hairline like that.
Over Jordan. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Takes it inside. Jordan slams it in.
And this is why you just can't give Jordan a running start. I mean, once he has that, the launch pad is set, and he's going to ecstasy. Right through the air and on top of your head.
So it's the Pistons now. The Bulls getting the bucket.
Pistons foul. Joe Henderson. First personal foul.
Yeah, that's how it is, y'all.
I know, Mike, you love how guys are making plays for one another, and we've seen it all game long.
Yeah, a real balanced attack. Total team effort.
Jordan kicks to Armstrong. The pass to King. And here's Jordan outside, and that falls.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Dirty work.
In a game they needed to win so badly. Michael Jordan and the Bulls get the win. What a tremendous effort from Chicago.
GT Gaming on YouTube, bro. GT Gaming 99 altogether. GTGAMING 99 YouTube. Make sure you smash that like, comment, subscribe.
They'll be feeling the pressure in game 4 for sure.
Watching it, bro. I appreciate y'all, man. Follow that Twitch. And that's going to be willz, WILLZ 99.
I'd expect them to bring it for game 4.
I would too. For our terrific.
Yeah, we got all that 55, 13, and 11. 1991. So this is where